No More Secrets, Dirty Looks. Alice Cooper is playing. This could be about or for an actual Alice Cooper. But it feels like Mean Girls or Mean Guys. School's out. Elaborate, please. Okay. This feels like Catholic school. What's up with this? Is this now? Is this something from when you went to school, a Catholic school that's happening, or something coming out about somebody? Can't pay child support. You know what it feels like to me? It feels like somebody isn't sending their kids to school. That somebody is so lost, no hope for any kind of redemption or change of this. Someone just decided, I'm going to make my kids just as fucked up as me. Where's the money going? Because they can't pay child support. Are they working? What's going on, please? I am independent. I am a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. This could be a car business, something that has to do with cars. Gears and stick shifts. Yeah, this looks like a motor to me, or axle and shit like that. I feel like they could work on big rigs. Sledgehammer. Yeah, what happened here? There's a competitor that they are competing with. And these two go back and forth constantly. I feel like this is the ultimate volley here, where when they see each other, they're super respectful and nice to each other. With the sledgehammer, did somebody take a sledgehammer to some really expensive tires? Because I'm getting that too. A steam train? I mean, it could be. With this monk or nun, it feels like somebody plays the ultimate pillar in the community. Now, because people are, why are people, they don't even want to deal with this person. Let's get some letters. Excuse me. They're trying to figure out what friend they can get something off of. Oh. One at a time. The fuck did I just say? I'm getting angry. OL. ZC. TY. LZT. Is that a let's just find out. LZT. Large Zenith Telescope. I think we're going to go with that, because it could be that this is the end of the telescope and somebody's watching from a vehicle. It's just what I'm saying, okay? And what they're seeing is what? I'm angry. Oh, this one's angry because they were wrong that you were cheating. Your name could be Elizabeth, Lizzie. October could mean something. Pisces. Cancer. He can't get focus whatever this telescope is, it's not as high tech as what's needed for whatever this mission is you feel like you have now. Money seems tight, can't pay the child support, so they can't spy the way that they want to. Did they have I kicked the habit, shed my skin? Did you? What's the habit? Yes, I agree. Let's get these. I'm not sure if this guy, it's a man, is show for me. I'm not sure he's actually watching someone for himself all the time. I think that he watches people to set people up for things so that he can get some money in his pocket. And we're going to see, I see horse. No, I lied. I see worse. Is that what you're saying? No, the worse isn't here either. Rose. I see roof. And RS. Is it your car that someone's watching? From a garage roof or a flat roof attached to a home? I don't know if they got out the window. This feels a little Detroit-like. I wait till the sun goes down. And then what they're going to do is they're going to manipulate the footage. Let's see what they're going to do. What's saying what? What's the footage going to be about for the police? You don't believe it, right? Your dad could be involved. Yeah. They're not making quota. They need some money. They need some stuff. So I'm not sure what this is you got going on. You know what, sir? I don't feel like people are being told the truth about it, is what I think. I don't think that you have kids to pay child support for. I think that, excuse me, the grand delusion, once again, sticks. That could be somebody's nickname. But you know what this is? I think somebody's mad that you're not in the same position as they are as a man. There's somebody that, and it could be a man of God that is having problems taking care of all his children. And he could need to take a car to the chop shop. You feel me? If you have an RS, I heard RS stiletto. Okay, so I don't know what that is. This is how you're going to know that I'm as legit as they get, because I feel like nobody else could have possibly known that, right? I don't know if you put it in the garage, sleek and black. You could be black, or they could be black, and this could be some type of rival thing too. Sleek and black. Do you know what this looks like to me? A skylight with fingerprints. If they were on your roof trying to get in, it feels like to break in to get your keys to the RS or an SS. But what happened? Coral Reef, look at the sad face, to no avail. I don't think they could do it without making too much noise. So now what we're doing is, I have it. What is the plan here? Are you throat chakra? If this isn't hooking up, I don't know if this is a hit on you and to take your car too. It could be. And your wife could be involved. Are you going through a separation which is ultimately going to lead to a divorce, and she can tell? it feels to me with the throat chakra and the sad face that maybe somebody was going to mess with your exhaust. You know, in this type of car, it could be a little easier. You know, you could look like this guy. Emotional loss. You had some things happen to you where I got my one boy and that's it. But would you be excessively surprised to find out that maybe he had something to do with this too? Is he having problems paying for his kids? I'm not sure if he shared this with you. It doesn't seem like something that he would share. But it'll make sense. You are sacred. 44. Did you just put 4,400 into it? They waited for you to put money into this car. Do you have a lot more friends coming around, or just people interested in what's going on in your life for some reason? What kind of person waits until somebody puts blood, sweat, and tears and more money into a car so that they can bring pleasure to their own life, which is not perfect? What makes people think that they have the right to watch somebody because somebody was watching you through a telescope do your car? They're waiting until the finished product arises, and then they're going to attack you in some way. Yeah. Hold on, please. Judas Priest living after midnight. There definitely could be a priest or a pastor that's going through this. Or you are this priest or pastor. With the emotional loss, I feel like this could also have something to do with you changing your religious beliefs. I'm telling you, if somebody's not into the church like that, they should have been the way that they are with defending this thing. And you can't find any, we just don't see eye to eye on this anymore. Somebody got hurt and they can't hold the thing the way that they used to that long. Someone is supposed to be there from 12 to 5 and they don't do it. They're either creating fake or trying to figure out how to even doctor up something else to show somebody because they have somebody to answer to. They're not free. They are enslaved somehow. Nope, it's not that. What's with the bowling ball? Who stuck something in the finger hole of a bowling ball that has to do with something with this? Is that what you would just, is this all they wanted me to say? The tire that was flattened. Are you wondering where this bowling ball is? I don't know. For somebody, it's by the tire or behind the tire. That is fucked up that you took off and just rolled somewhere. I think you rolled it in front of this ball or wherever this thing is that something is in. This is a very boring... but somebody needed to hear this shit. What else do I see here? I see that somebody is praying and has been praying for money. I'm not sure if it's for child support, but it could just be, I can't support my own child. And I feel like you have a nice vehicle. You've been buying pre-made meals a lot, so you're not cooking. You're very competitive with the other women in the neighborhood, when someone that you call a friend has another opportunity in their life, I feel like you automatically think of a way to take it or just keep it from them. And this is why your prayers, besides the fact that I'm not sure who you're praying to or what you're praying to, but you may not have earned what you're asking for. Yeah, did you have your kids even walk to school when you got this new car because you didn't feel like fucking getting in it or getting dressed to drive? Your child likes to play trumpet or some type of air instrument, right? That's what that is. And do they need lessons or something? I feel like all you do is knock. What kind of woman are you? All you do is tell them how they're going to have to be business minded. You want to be an entrepreneur. You're never going to be able to be financially fulfilled if you do this. They want to play something. This child may wind up being their own one-man, one-woman band. California. Are you also living in a hotel with a brand new friggin' Benz or something? I'm going to put this in the upright. This is also violin or cello or something. Pretty voice, she calls friend. Yeah, I'll bet they are friends. What is this weird white shirt that somebody wears a lot? It just doesn't fit her right. I don't know. Somebody needs to hear that shirt just doesn't work. I'm sure that the details of your gluten-free diet are interesting to someone else. Very fake. Does any of your friends know that you're living in a hotel or a motel? I feel like this person drives around the neighborhood and shit in this car, and they leave their kids by themselves, or they take the kid that looks the best that day. You know what I mean? This is all about image. I don't think they have. I thought fake badge here with this, but no. It would just be overkill, right? You get out of this car, you just get out and drive it around just because you want people to see it. And you get out and just happen to open your shirt or your coat so that they can see your badge. That's grounds for an ass whooping in many places. You're bringing attention to yourself. You're pretty great once people actually get to know you. Okay, who's this? Oh, it's them. Sagittarius. 7 o'clock. Are there 5 to 7 kids? Are there? I don't know what I would do if I wasn't even 42 yet. Is that possible to have that many kids? I guess so. I don't do math like that. It seems like you're very fertile. I'm not sure why the universe would allow you to have 7 fucking kids just to have 5 of them living in a hotel room. Why don't you just let the state take them? Are you getting money for each one of these kids? I feel like the kind of shopping she does is at places where you can afford. Clearly, I don't feel credit of any kind here, but it's like every bag that's in your trash is either the thrift store bag or a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx or a fucking Sephora, something like that. Somebody picked up on this shit, man. You can only do this for so long. Yeah, as long as I'm taken care of. I move freely. That's what I do. Was that your excuse when somebody said, how could you leave the kids like that? You lied and said that you got some kind of other job or something. I move freely, and sometimes that means I can't take them with me. Huh. Isn't that something? What the fuck does that mean? What happens if they just moved freely and left you, and now somebody else took them in, and now you can't collect the benefits that you're collecting because of it? I'll bet your ass would move a little quicker and freer to get them back. Yeah. Yep. Embarrassed is what this feels like. I'm embarrassed. Are you embarrassed to the universe or something? What is it with the water? Was that your house? What happened before you wound up here? She was like even borrowing water from neighbors or something, or they're showing me somebody that had to hook up electrical to someone else's shit, which you do, what shit happens. This just feels like let me find out. Did you have offers? Did you have offers for assistance here? Because there must be a guy here that's a victim of something. Or they wouldn't be bringing this up. I want to find out. Like I think what this is the woman made the man feel like he was less of a father. And something changed and flipped. This one's happy. All right, I'm free. Look at that looks like they're singing Free Falling and shit. And I believe that if he found out, or anybody found out, because what she did was she told the whole entire neighborhood, her family, his family and shit, what a deadbeat dad this guy was, yeah? So now she has to save face. The car's going to be going next. This guy is taking a loss. Something slowed down for him. It could have been a job. It could have been some type of addiction and shit. Huh. And then he met somebody. Is that what it is? He met someone. This is recent. Let me see. I don't think that he slept with her yet. I think that it's something that he wants to plan. Huh. Do you know that she's living in a hotel, sir? Has this woman not responded for you to see your kids and shit? I feel like she could have found out through the grapevine that you met someone. She's trying to figure out a way to have you meet her in the car so that you don't have to go to where they're at. Did you go to the house or her mom's house to pick up the kids before and it was just understood she doesn't have a home for you to go to? If you feel like she's avoiding your phone calls or your text, what's up with this girl that you met? Oh yeah, she's a good one. Make me want to leave the one I'm with, start a new relationship. I like this. Yeah, I like it. And she has a home. And she treats him like some type of king. She makes him feel special. There could be a grandfather or a father that left her a home. Yep, somebody did. Or a husband fucking died. Or, oh my god. I love when this shit happens. I think this guy stepped in shit. And it was because you're the wrong fit for him. Now, it could be something crazy where none of these kids were even his. Lay across my big breast bed. I love this fucking song. What the hell movie was this from? Bob Dylan. Oh, oh. Duh. I'm tired, but I can't go to sleep because I feel tremendous pain when I go to sleep for whatever reason, so I just occupy my time. I have to find out what movie this was in. Right. Okay, apparently it's it was written for the movie Midnight Cowboy. So you could be, this could be that type of cat. This could be like Farmer Needs a Wife kind of thing. Or he is that guy, right? But, and, you know, this chick was the grapevine for a while, so you should understand how the grapevine works. I feel like she even made a comment about a grapevine and how she knows everybody's business. So she knows that you ran into somebody. It could have been at a bar. But I don't feel like this guy wanted it to get back to her. I just don't feel like this guy is the kind of guy that likes to flaunt new shit like that. So what she's going to do is she's going to flaunt it for you by now. But she can't keep her mouth shut. So now she's gossiping about this. But there are people that know this woman, you see. And they don't have a lot of bad to say. They're not necessarily chiming in with the good. Why pour gasoline on this already blazed, yeah? But they're not saying negative things. And she's picking up on this. I feel like some of them get caught up a little bit. They go back and forth like, well, you know, you never know. Maybe it's just a better fit, or maybe you're going to meet somebody and this, that, or the other. Maybe this is just a cycle closed. Maybe, you know, something's just going to come full circle for him if he doesn't, you know what I mean? Because I feel like they don't know what to say. She doesn't have any kids, this one. Or they're grown. There are no little ones. Somebody's grateful for this. You know what I mean? They're starting to realize, like, oh, okay, there's the pros and the cons for this one, right? Done. She has a job. She works. Okay, and the guy that she works with or for is a man who is single. I don't feel like he's a threat to this guy at all. And I think that there's a lot of attention though on whatever this guy does. So he's thinking, this is great. Like, I don't have to worry about her sleeping with her boss. He could be older or even more metrosexual. But it would be known because everybody knows, right? He's taken all this in. Yeah. I know if they went out somewhere together, lovers, somebody, I would get, you know what I mean? This other one, it was, she played hide and seek with herself. And found herself every time. It's amazing. In less than 10 seconds, yeah. This is Vera. Not you. He knows there will always be these type of bitches. I don't know what this guy does, but it feels like they wouldn't be able to wait to tell me. This is going to be great. I'm not going to have to deal with what I dealt with here, where she was cheating on me for at least 6 months, and then I look like a fool. Somebody took a pipe to your car, huh? Or your bike? Was it? What is this called, please? Even the Losers. It's Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Your name could be Tom. This could have got real petty. You little hot foxy. Okay? Do you know what really pissed her off? Is when she knows that you saw the car. And I don't feel like... I think you know that she had something to do with it. It just makes sense. Or she told a lie to somebody to get them to do it. And I just feel like you didn't go to her and argue with her, and that's what she wanted. She's like, I'm going to get your attention one way or another. She was like this as a child. I think her parents told you at dinner the one night. She was like this with her ex. Just very sloppy kitty. Oh. There has to be another option than this, right? How many times were you guys evicted? Is this 7 times? Did you have to move 7 times in 6 years? Let me guess, it was all your fault. We're getting to something, because if you're having a hard time paying child support, it could be because she was covertly stealing your money. Did you hide money in the home, or you hid money in some garage? Wally Wally Waka. This is, I'm not even unpacking my boxes when I move in here, because I know within 3 weeks there's a good possibility we'll be moving right the fuck back out again. Yeah, this is a man who lived out of boxes. He got smart. I can save, what do I save? A few hours each time you move. unpacking all of this shit more than a few hours just to pack it back up again. So what he did was he packed differently this time, or the last time. Woodstock, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. You're no wife. You're no mother. And you're no wife. That used to really piss her off when he used to say that. Because, don't forget, she portrays herself as the great mom. I mean, these kids, when she kisses these kids in public, the kids are in complete disbelief. You know what I mean? But they take it because even though we know it's an act, we need some love too. But they're even onto this shit. She aborted a pregnancy from Jeffrey. Okay. Because he said, I don't want nothing to do with the shit. And if you knew that something happened with a child, she could have given you another story. I don't want to bring another child's baby into our home and then disrupt this bloodline. I think it was more that somebody hightailed it out of there once she brought it up, because I think she was sick of you anyway, and she thought that this guy was going to be a better fit for these kids. You see, if he had $25 more than you, then he would have been there. It's just that's what I feel like this broad is. And he wouldn't return her phone calls and shit like that. A hospital gown, huh? Why does she wear it as a nightgown? It's almost like she wants to be that crazy woman who says, I'm nuts, but I'm the good nuts. And she wants to wear a hospital robe. Did she come home with one, or she has one out there? Could be a grandmother or grandfather's. But she wears it naked. It's like she moves around. Is this a fetish of yours? Yeah, with some robe, or what is this? Whatever it is, I feel like you can't stand it. I also see that she changed her clothes about 3 times a day. Did she cut her own hair? So people can tell. She told them she went to some salon, and there are people who know some people that work there or frequent there, but I don't even think they had to ask, because the haircut, it just couldn't be. It couldn't be. I mean, somebody could look at how she's blindfolded. That's pretty much how it turned out. Hers is even there. This one's actually pretty solid with a blade or scissors. But the other one, yeah, this is the magician is manipulated. They manipulated their own head. You know, it's just one thing after another. So these are some reasons why you may not be getting phone calls back about these kids. I wouldn't go out of your way. I can feel that you have some type of love for them. But this thing with this woman kind of came in between the possibility of you loving all these kids the way that maybe you thought you could. Mm-hmm. She could have gained some weight, and this could be why she's wearing some weird stuff. Did she lose her favorite hat? Yes, she did. Some kind of beanie or some type of hat. I feel like she went out with friends. She kind of played the cocky role. She could have made an ignorant comment about somebody's looks or their outfit, and I feel like they took the fucking hat. Yeah, you weren't right. What do you want me to do? This is what I do. I'm mirroring you. I never noticed that this chick had a knife in her neck. So who has the knife tattoo? I love that. Do you have blood dripping out? It's like is it a whole knife or half a knife in a throat? I love it. Or that's an idea for you. If there's someone who wants to hide a scar, and your scar looks like the blade of a knife, yeah, you just got to get a handle put on there. A lot of knives here. Pokey things. Huh. Hold on. Is this voodoo? Do you see what doing voodoo on people? It's frowned upon. But more so than that, when you do it on somebody who has a certain type of material, we'll say, because I know you don't want to hear it, and neither do I. There is serious punishment for that. And yours is, how is she paying for this hotel? This is all happening for you, sir. Like, you're not going to have to deal with these kids. I don't feel like what did I just ask? What is she doing for non-applicable? And OT, it could be nothing. Oh, that's why. NOT, which... the money is in cargo. Clothing. This could be merch. Storage. Sucked on my partner's toes because I thought it would be sexy. But this is, here it is. I don't think you ever got to do that because I think you saw someone's toes, and I can't even fulfill my fetish with this one. The other one, you're checking off boxes with this one. Huh. Had someone of the same sex hit on me. Oh. Huh. What's the problem with that? This is you. Oh, it's not a woman you met. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. I really did. I thought it was a woman, Treese. Until she threw hands. Yeah. And it wasn't so much the style, but the force behind it, as if someone could have been born a man. Which would make you wonder, where are all these fucking kids coming from? Where are all the kids coming from? Sisters, kids, was this an act? The Magician with Moving Away to Calmer Waters. This is, hi, my name's Thelma. I work with kids in need. I'm going to provide fake paperwork, and I'm going to pull up in a suit and a very nice car. Not too nice because it looks like I'm trying too hard. Maybe they made that mistake before. What do? Do you show up at places or adoption places, or is there a fucking ad somewhere that says we got too many kids and we need somebody to take some? Can you take some, please? What is this? Been down, isn't it a pity? People looking half dead. P.E. What did I ask? O.M. What's with the pump? I don't even know if I want to know. A service pump. I'd bust out. Yeah. Are you prostituting? Huh. Huh. What is this? What is this? Oh, pumping drugs. In the kids? That's a hell of a babysitter. I had a van. I'm not sure where this is going to go. She's doing sexual favors for stuff to knock the kids out so that she can go out and spend some time with other people. This feels like I have to rob everybody that I'm around. But you wouldn't know it because of the car. You see people, she pulls up in this car and you would never know that she was a bad hustler. I guess I'm saying all this to say, sir, is when you talk about someone that was divine intervention, this is it. With the warrior and the student, I'm learning some things. And with the engineer, I feel like you learned a lot about yourself, where I'm a great problem solver, but I'm solving her problems. And my life is going to shit. So then you could have said, please send me somebody who can actually genuinely help me get back on my feet. And because the universe could feel that you were sincere, that you even imagined yourself working again. See, that's how the universe knew you were sincere. You started thinking about the idea. Well, it would be great if I could get a job right where they would live, and and you were making plans, and that's why the universe sent this woman. You'll be wrapped around my finger. I think that his finger has been wrapped around this woman's finger. He doesn't do this. He doesn't hold fingers. It's not holding hands. It's holding middle fingers and shit. I love that. Wow. Right, with the baboon. A young apprentice. It just so happens that this woman, I don't know if she said it or not, but she has family members who have businesses. And I don't know if you even talked about all your trades that you're good at. You only talked about a couple of them. Talk about the other ones, because I feel like she's going to be able to get you a job. I wouldn't mention how I don't want that job to come in between us. I think that could cause something between you for the woman. I think you could tell that he's learned lessons, and usually with those lessons just come natural, instinctive now choices that are different than the ones you would have made before. It's been a long time since a woman came out of a bathroom where he was staying at their home or in a hotel or something, and she has all her makeup taken off, and he didn't feel the need to get upset like I'm getting, because how am I supposed to look at this woman like this? I think it was very comforting to this man that you didn't look much different after you came out of the bathroom. The other one, I feel like, spent most of their time in there when he was with them, and they came out looking pretty barbaric, So that's a plus too. That's good. Can only eat chicken nuggets so many times. At least you put marinara and some mozzarella in there. You call that shit chicken parm, don't we? Right. We don't just dip the nuggets in tomato sauce. Ketchup. Bison. Oh, you must be you must be a cowboy. I'm telling you, I feel it. And this thing with this woman is going to change your life and her life. And I don't know what's going to happen with this one. She could be trying with the child support. If you didn't, I don't know. She could be trying to figure out a way to fucking strap you for some shit. And it's because she's extreme desperation is what they said. And you said something like, when I hear, right, extreme desperation, or that's a password or something, I'll know this. Okay, this is it. See it.